Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to Coffee Over Apples. My name's Steph, and I am here for you with the monthly information for the 2 book clubs that I am hosting along with quite a few other awesome booktubers, and that is for the manga book club called the Host Club, and also the sci-fi book club called the Interstellar Book Club.
It could change the world.
I also have a special announcement because this is my first time doing a read-along with one of these clubs. So let's jump right into the information that you need. So if you would like to participate in the Interstellar Book Club, this is the monthly sci-fi book club that is hosted by myself along with Max from Max Reads, Melody from Strawberry Lemon Books, and Jessa from Gavin with Jessa. We also have a Discord where we chat about the books that we read, and we do a live show at the end of every month. We're actually hosting in January a read-along in anticipation of the newest installment in the Wayfarer series by Becky Chambers. So in order to prepare for its release in February, we are actually going to be reading the first 2 books in January. In January, the read-along is going to be for The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet and A Closed and Common Orbit. These are the first 2 books in the Wayfarer series by Becky Chambers. So since the 4th installment is coming out in February, that means that in February we are actually also going to be reading the 3rd installment and the 4th one, as the 4th one is set to release on February 16th. So here is the schedule for the read-alongs as follows. We will be reading The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet from January 1st to January 15th. Then we will be reading A Closed and Common Orbit from January 16th to January 31st. To continue participating in the read-along, you can also read along with us in February, as we will be reading the 3rd and 4th books. So the 3rd book, Record of a Spaceborne Few, will be read with us from February 1st to February 15th. And then the 4th book, The Galaxy and the Ground Within, is going to be read from February 16th to February 28th. We are actually going for the UK release for The Galaxy and the Ground Within because we did a poll on Twitter and also on Discord, and it seemed like everyone was really looking forward to the February UK release. We also considered doing the US release, however the US release is not until April 20th to be exact. So being that everyone decided that they were very much interested in doing the UK release, that is what we are going with. So we are going to read it starting February 16th once it is released. So make sure you put in your pre-orders now if you want to participate. So the live show for January is going to be held on Strawberry Lemon Books channel. This is Melody, who is one of our amazing co-hosts, and she is just the sweetest person. So please definitely go check out Melody's channel. We are going to be discussing The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet and A Closed and Common Orbit on Melody's channel on January 31st at 3 p.m. EST, which is also 8 p.m. GMT. In December, we actually ended up reading the novella by Becky Chambers, which is To Be Taught and Fortunate, and I absolutely adored that book. It is going down as one of my favorite books of all time. Needless to say that the bar has been set really high. But this is going to be my first time reading the Wayfarer series. So from what I understand, we are following, I don't know if it's a ragtag team of pilots, probably not a ragtag team, but we're following a space crew as they're being paid to explore various wormholes throughout space. From what I understand, it is a risky journey. There's might be no guarantee that they can come back, but should they make it back, they will be paid handsomely. So there seems to be a found family trope within this book. Max, who is one of our co-hosts, mentioned that he did read it before and he highly recommends it. I've seen plenty of people on BookTube talking about this series, and I mean, if it is anything even remotely related to be taught if fortunate, and if that novella is a testament to what to expect from the Wayfarer series, I can't wait for my copy to get here. It cannot get here fast enough. Like, I want to start today. Also, if you are here for the Host Club, this is the monthly manga book club that I host along with a couple other really awesome booktubers. My co-hosts are Rachel from Let Me in the Library, Nana from Lit Nana, Kitty from Kitty Chomp, and Preet from The Bookish Nook. For the month of January, we are actually hosting this on my channel, and so I chose some of my favorite manga and also one of my favorite animes as a manga adaptation for the month of January. Our goal with the Host Club is to spread a love and awareness of as many various manga titles as possible. This means that every month we choose 3 volumes of a more popular series and 1 volume of a lesser known series. So for the month of January, I chose for the popular series 3 volumes of Overlord. Overlord is one of my favorite animes. It is not yet completed and I cannot wait for the 4th season of the anime to come out. I have not read the manga adaptation. Essentially what you can expect from Overlord is if you liked Sword Art Online, you may well like this. It is the stuck in a game trope. However, our main character is from a villain's perspective. Our main character was a prominent game player, and it's not that the game stopped working, but rather that it's just not popular anymore. It's kind of like how everyone switched over to Facebook from MySpace. No one really uses MySpace anymore. So no one's playing this MMORPG, and so he's the last one there, and when he goes to log out on his last day, he is stuck. The difference is that he's this giant skeleton sorcerer, so he doesn't look anything in the game as how he does in real life. We get aspects of what he's thinking inside his head, and what he sounds is completely different because he sounds like an evil villain. So he has saved up so much money and coins and items throughout the years that he's been playing this game that he's kind of set. He doesn't have to work very hard, except that he needs to figure out why he's stuck, why he can't log out of the game. He ends up trying to explore the world again, but also comes to find out that all of the NPCs start to have wills of their own. This is action-packed. There's a lot of fan service. It's a little trope heavy. It is so fun. It is a dark comedy fantasy, and I love it. For our one obscure manga pick, we are going to be reading the first volume of Planets. Now, Planets was a more popular manga quite a while ago. However, on Goodreads, it does not have very many reviews at all, which I'm so surprised about given the popularity within the sci-fi manga community, but that's a very niche community. So I'm choosing this because it is not popular within the overall manga community. So we are reading the first volume of Planets. This is a kind of like a slice of life sci-fi. In case you didn't know, I absolutely adore sci-fi. So for this, we are following, our main character is a young man set in the future. I want to say it's in like the 2070s, so about 50 years in the future from now, and him and his crew work as space garbage men. They collect micro debris from around Earth's atmosphere in order to prevent collisions which could potentially destroy satellites. And we actually learn within like the first 5 pages that micro debris was what caused a horrible tragic accident that ended up killing one of the garbage men's wife during a space transport. So we're following these various characters throughout their endeavors, one dealing with the loss of his wife, another one dealing with societal politics as far as space exploration, and then we're also following our main character and his dream of leaving the garbage crew to potentially own his own spaceship and be on the first manned mission to Jupiter. So we are reading the first volume, and the first volume is actually only sold as an omnibus, so we are reading chapters 1 through 12 for the first volume. The live show will take place on my channel here on January 24th, and that is going to be at 9 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. EST, and 10:30 p.m. IST. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you decide to join some of our Discords because all of the links for them are below, along with the information for the Twitters for both of the book clubs. And I hope that you enjoy our first read-along. Please let me know if you'll be joining us because I'm super excited to have more people to gush about these things with. Check out the links to all of the hosts for both the book clubs in the description below. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. See you next time. Bye!
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka worked the